stop streaming and stop recording.
Okay.
And then I'll have the video on.
At this time, will the National Honor Society members please rise and please pledge after me.
Thank you.
I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
And then we can either rise together
to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and my life. Thank you. As your name is called, please come forward and receive your membership certificate. Lily Boyd. Keely Dunning. Kate Fires. Willie Hawkins. Nicole Jones. Abigail Knight. Sergio Mendez. Aiden Nance. Elena Melvin. Riley Parker. Gracie Phillips. Daniela Rodriguez. Jesselyn Talavera. Kendra Tao. And Mackenzie White. Levi Apple. Martin Marilano. Jalen Gable. Mallory Cazares. Ashley Clark. Leo Contreras. Iridia Contreras. Kelly Gathright. Emery Green. Kinsley Hampton. Josephine Hannigan. Hannah Hawkins. Jansen Hawkins. Seth Evans. Casey Kaiser. Samara Lopez. Sarah Martinez. Sophie McFall. Kelly Mendez. Keegan Morgan. Leah Navarro. Amber Weiss. Jayla Campbell. Nathaniel Jarvis. Noel Contreras. Jocelyn Diaz-Tucker. Olivia Duffy. Addison Edge. Chandler Gafford. Ashley Henson. Desiree Kemp. Reese Lyles. Braxton Littlefield. Lee Lloyd. Emma Kate McCoy. Riley McCoy. Alex Mendez. Riley Nance. Kaylee Knuckles. Lauren Osborne. Weston Taylor. Amy Tucker. Piper West. Faith Appleby. Macy Aaron. Savannah Barker. Zeke Jarvis. Casey Cole. Adeline Cole. Woodward Craig. Avery Davis. Nash Decker. Roberto Galvin. Madison Hawkins. Rylan Hawkins. Jake Hurst. Reese Langdon. Kenley Love. Addison Merritt. Madison Bank. Katie Irwin. Grace Olson. Marley Pearson. Xavier Rodriguez. Macy Schroeder. Henry Sills. Tyson Sykes. Dawson Smith. Patty Wells. Eric Wheeler. Please join me in congratulating these members with a round of applause.
I think Autumn McGee's name got skipped, so sorry, Autumn. She was also a member. So I just wanted to say that I'm proud of these students today. Being a member of NHS, it truly is a testament to their hard work. We're a small school, so when I look at these students, they're involved in multiple activities. Just some that come to mind, of course, all the sports, and then there's drama, and there's band, and there's choir, and there's East, and there's FFA, and there's FBLA, quiz bowl, and I could just go on, and a lot of them are involved in multiple activities. So some of them have jobs, they have responsibilities with their families at home, some of them have to help with little siblings. So they have lots of things going on besides school. So it truly is an honor for them to keep such a high GPA and to be honored today. Life is just busy. As an adult, we surely know that, and these kids know that too. But I always say that you will find a way to make time for what is important to you. So qualifying to be a member of the NHS shows that these students have made their grades of importance to them. And while I do believe that making good grades is important, I told the kids this morning, even more important than that is just being a good person. When you get older, most people don't remember what kind of grades that you made when you were in high school or even college, but they will remember your character and how you treated them. So that's the main thing that I appreciate about NHS is that it recognizes the importance of the total student, not just making good grades. One of my favorite quotes is that do the right thing even when no one is looking. So I hope that they all strive, not just NHS students, but the other students here today, to always live up to that quote. Do the right thing even when nobody is looking. So today I'm honored to get to introduce our guest speaker. He is Mr. Ron Vaughn, a name that I'm sure most of you recognize. Mr. Vaughn was raised in Nashville. He went to college at Western Kentucky University, where he graduated with a BS in geography with an emphasis on meteorology and climate, with a minor in broadcast news, something that we're all thankful for around here. He is married to his high school sweetheart and is a father of 4. He started to work at KIT in 2001, where he serves as chief meteorologist. He is a board member of the National Weather Association, of CASA, of the Educational Foundation of Greene County Tech, a volunteer firefighter with Western Greene County Fire Department. He serves with the Greene County Rescue Squad and is very active in his home church of Central Baptist in Parapool. When he's not busy, which after reading all that, I'm not sure how he has any free time at all, he does enjoy watching football and basketball games, riding his bike, and walking his dogs. I'm so proud that he was gracious enough to make time today to speak to us. Please help me welcome Mr. Ryan Vaughn.
Thank you. It's always interesting to sit facing this way, and then you stand up here, you get to look at everybody for the first time. I want to welcome everybody. Good morning. It's a fantastic day today as we gather and we celebrate this outstanding group of students. As we've mentioned, students here have demonstrated excellence in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. And I love that you really pointed out the character part of it. I think a lot of times, there were times in my high school career where I didn't exactly make the grades, but my dad always said that your character matters, and I really love that you focused on that one also. Nobody in my high school remembered if I made great grades or not, but they will remember your character, like you said, and how you made them feel. So I really love how you focused on that. But I do want to congratulate each and every one of you being inducted into the National Honor Society. This is no small accomplishment, and you should all be incredibly proud of the hard work and dedication that has brought you to this point. As meteorologists, I'm constantly analyzing the changing weather conditions around us, and here in Region 8, that can get pretty wild at times. Whether it's forecasting a great sunny day like we're going to have today and really tomorrow, a snowstorm that sometimes we miss by a couple of inches, or guiding people through severe weather that I think a lot of us in this room understand. It's all about understanding patterns, reading signs, and preparing for what is coming next. And you may be wondering, okay, what does weather have to do with the National Honor Society or life in general? And if you bear with me, be patient, I'll try to tie it all together. If you think about it, the journey each of you has taken to get to this stage in your life is a lot like predicting the weather. It's not always predictable. Predicting the future is pretty difficult. But there are certain patterns that can guide you along the way. Some of you have faced calm skies, just easy life. Others have had weathered some pretty rough storms in life and difficult challenges that you've had to overcome. But through it all, you stayed focused on your goals and kept moving forward no matter what. You've adjusted, found your way, you've gotten here today, and you are ready for what's next. Now, just as the weather can change in an instant, so too can circumstances in life. I think some of you students can understand that, definitely adults can understand that. While we can't always control what happens around us, we do have the control on how we respond to whatever does happen around us. Think about a storm. It may seem fierce at first, but over time, the clouds do begin to break, the sun begins to shine, and life moves on. Once again, I think we understand that here. It doesn't always storm. In fact, there's an old saying that says it's not always going to rain. Although there are times when physically we're in a rainstorm, it feels like it's not going to end. And there's times in life also where we're in the middle of a storm and it doesn't feel like it's going to end. Your challenges will come and go just like the weather, but it's your resilience and your ability to adapt that will always determine your success. Being inducted into the National Honor Society shows your ability to navigate life's weather. Your ability to rise above obstacles and to shine even in the stormiest days. These qualities that have gotten here, scholarship, leadership, service, and character, are like the tools I use every day to forecast the weather. These qualities help guide you in knowing when to push forward, when to lend a hand, and simply when to stand out and be an example for others around you. And just like we rely on accurate weather forecast models to prepare us for the future, your hard work, leadership, and service will lay the foundation for the opportunities that lie ahead. I encourage you to think of this moment as the sky clearing after a storm. After the clouds move out, the sky is wide open, you know that there's so much more to come. You've earned your place in the National Honor Society not because of luck, but because of your consistent effort and determination. However, this is just the beginning of a new season in your life. Just as the weather shifts with each passing day, so too will your journey as you move forward. Whether that's through the next challenge you face here at school, the next opportunity to lead in your community, or even when you find yourself needing to lend a helping hand to someone who's struggling. I want to challenge you. Continue applying the same diligence and hard work that has gotten you here so far. Whether the forecast calls for clear skies or a little turbulence ahead, always keep your eye ahead and on the horizon. Remember that storms you encounter are not permanent. They're often the very experiences that grow you to be stronger. Life, much like the weather, is full of surprises. When you face those surprises head on with the knowledge, character, and compassion that you've gained through your hard work, you'll continue to rise above again and again. In John 16 of the Bible, Jesus is telling the disciples some things about the future. He wraps up the chapter by saying, probably my favorite verse in the Bible is, I've told you these things so that you may have peace. And having peace is the main thing I want you to focus on there. Because in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. As a weatherman, one thing I've learned is that we're all connected to the world around us. It's called the butterfly effect. If you've never heard of that before, butterfly flaps its wings. When it flaps its wings, it moves the air around it, and it ripples out. And the same thing, it's actually a really popular term in meteorology also, because just like the wind in one area can influence the weather in another, your actions here today will ripple outward, impacting your peers, your school, your community, and the world. Never underestimate the power of your influence and different Embrace the unknown. In forecasts, there are times when I simply say, I'm not sure. Everybody wants to know, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? And sometimes you say, I'm not sure. So don't be afraid of what's next. Your mother always say, don't be scared, be prepared. And the same goes with life. With the tools you've earned through your dedication, your scholarship, your leadership, service, and character, you are equipped to weather any storm. And more importantly, you are prepared to shine brighter and bring that light into the world around you. So once again, congratulations to the new inductees. The forecast for your future is bright, and I have no doubt you'll shine in one future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vaughn. Students, I hope that you understood the theme of today, and that is from Ms. Wells, from Mr. Brian Vaughn, and from these speakers here, that these are characteristics that you will carry with you through life. Not just today for some ceremony, not just as a way to gain entrance into this organization, but these are traits that we hope, and your parents hope, that you carry with you through life. Because if you do that, as was just spoken to you, use these every day in your job and dealing with people. So we hope that you listen, we hope that you take this to heart, and we hope it's something you carry with you. Parents, we appreciate you coming today. Your students are awesome. We've got so many, I believe the number was 101 students, and we have several others that just barely missed the mark, that are right there, that we anticipate will be here next year. So it's always a good, it's not a problem, it's a good issue to have, that we have so many students that receive these honors. So you younger ones, 7th and 8th grade, this is what you should strive for. You should strive for everything that was said here today, with your GPA, with your character, with your actions, and that's our hope for you as a faculty, that you will live up to these the goal that's been set by all of your peers. So parents, again, we thank you for coming. Students, congratulations on honor. At this time, I'm going to dismiss some students first, because I know some parents want some pictures. So parents, if you would just stay where you're at for a second, I'll try to get the 7th and 8th graders first. If you are a 7th and 8th grader, not in the NHS, the 7th and 8th graders, please head back to class this time. Teacher, if you will accompany them. And if you give me 1 second, I'll get everyone